Hi, good morning. It is Wednesday, January 7th. I had a meditation on Monday. I want to show you the proof of the date that I had it. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a video because I felt a little uncomfy about it, but I just want to show you the proof and then I'm going to tell you how it showed up. Okay, so first, this is from my journal app. It's about that gentleman from the V country, meditation on 1/5. And then a text that I sent to my husband on Monday, 5:47 p.m., talking about the same thing. And I don't know if it's, okay, I'm just going to describe the visual. I didn't know because it actually misheard me and it spelled it M-E-R-O. Somewhere, here it is, M-E-R-O, because I was using talk to text. And apparently talk to text thinks I have mush mouth. Okay, I was in meditation. I had asked my usual question of what do I need to know most today, and I got nothing. So then I literally just started drawing energy up through the ground, pulling energy down from universe, opening and clearing my chakras. You know, I kind of have a process that I do. I'd done that a little bit getting into meditation, but I was like, you know what? I am tired. I am recovering from the holidays. I'm doing a little bit more. Wasn't asking any questions, and this information, image/sensing, all came in at the same time. The way it showed up, and I want to explain it this way so that you can understand, I don't know if this is literal or if there is something symbolic around it. The way it showed up was an image of him standing up and kind of like breaking out of, like breaking free from like handcuff, restraints, shackles kind of thing. It was just like they kind of like popped and disintegrated and fell. He was in a suit. He stood up, was smiling, and just walked away. And I was like, so the literal sense, is it a release? Is it a breaking free? It didn't feel like a breaking out. It felt like we were watching it. So it didn't feel like, you know, in the darkness of night, I'm breaking out. It felt like, yeah, that was the image and the sensing of how it all played out. This could be symbolic. I want to make that clear. This is how we sometimes, our ego interpretation can be wrong, but the image and the symbology and the, you know, the way it shows up, I like to give that to you very specifically, so I'm not putting my ego interpretation into it, but I wanted to share. So we'll see how, when, and if any of that plays out. I also had a dream last night. I don't very, very, very frequently, usually as of yet, maybe not yet, maybe it will, I don't know, have dreams that are premonition or predictive. I have had them before. But I want to just bring this up because I woke up from, I did not sleep well last night for like the second night in a row. I feel very charged today, like a get up and get ready kind of charged. I wanted to mention that too, even though I've not slept well the last 2 nights. And even though yesterday evening I was like, I am wasted, I am zonked, I am out. I was very depleted yesterday evening. So, the dream that I had a couple dreams in the chunk that I actually did sleep last night, but the one that I want to mention, Thomas Massey was in it. Why? I don't know. And also a blonde female. In the dream, I don't recall actually recognizing who this blonde female was. I just recall that it was like I saw a blonde female. I was aware of her being there. And even in waking space now, I'm not certain if she exists or if she was symbolic of something. I don't have any indication of who that could have been. So I want to make that clear as well. But it was sort like almost in like a court or hearing kind of setting, where they were like, there was anger and frustration of asking questions. I'm going to be a little careful of how I describe this. Asking questions about someone had been pew-pewed, and there was something about it didn't pierce the lungs the way you would have expected. It didn't hit the lungs, it didn't damage the lungs, it didn't make a hole in the lungs, it didn't pierce the lungs. How could somebody have been in the chest, but that didn't happen. That doesn't make sense. Explain to me how that could happen. And then there was a discussion around, could it have like ricocheted off the clavicle? But then if that's the case, how did it not end up with any like shrapnel going in and piercing how did the clavicle not bust, explode, separate, have damage? Like, there was just a continued discussion. It was angry. It was make this make sense. I'm asking you these questions. I need you to explain it to me. It had that very frustrated, heightened emotional feel to, and honestly, I don't even recall, was Massey the one they were asking? Was he the one who had been injured? I do not recall that part. I want to make that part clear too. But there was something about how did that not cause the damage there, and no one, and that whoever it was doesn't have damage to their lung. That's not possible forensically. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, just wanted to put that out there. I had previously said in a video or two, I think I said it over the weekend in my week of the energy of the week, that the 7th and 8th felt pertinent. So let's just see, what does or does not show up today and tomorrow for important matters or news of any sort. Let me know how you're all doing. I hope you're sleeping better than I am. I gotta be honest, I am still, I don't know if I have like the lingerings of one of these like mystery illnesses, mystery viruses that are out there. I know for a fact I had a sinus infection, but this is not fully leaving my system, and I'm super annoyed because this is not a typical circumstance for me. I'm back and forth between clearing my throat a whole lot and having drainage and then having asthma and then I'm just irritated, and I hope you guys are doing better than I am. So, the laughter. Let me know how everybody's doing. I hope you're well. We will talk soon. If I get anything more, I'll let you know. Oh, and that other one on my journal app, I'm not ready to put that out yet. I'm going to sit with that and see if I get more information, because it does relate to parts of the processes that I expect us to see play out through this year in the next phase. But that was also a very big surprise on Monday. And I'm just going to hold on to that one for a second and see if I get more information before I put that out, because I know somebody in here is going to ask if I don't mention it. Okay, thanks, bye.